Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today going through an England review. I mean, a couple of weeks ago I did make a video about talking about things I want to change about the channel, things I want to add to the channel. So this is technically my trial run for the United series that I want to do, where I talk about United's reviews every single week. Actually, I go buy and buy through their games. But we're starting things off with England, because England the ones that I've played, and they've changed how they've played as well, because obviously Southgate is now out, Carsely is now in. And it's a good time to talk about what England are looking like, and I think it was a positive change. Obviously, Gareth Southgate, it felt like his time was up. It felt like it was time for him to go. Not that I wanted him to go personally. I was still like, you know, if they're the manager, I'm going to back the manager no matter what the situation. We had our best times under Gareth Southgate, the best times we've had in 60 years under Gareth Southgate. So, was I want to complain? No, I was very happy with what Gareth Southgate was doing. But what Lee Carsely has done is kind of, changed things around. Once again, like Gareth Southgate, worked in the youth system of the English football ranked tiers, managing the under-21s and the under-17s, working with players like Angel Gomez, Monges White, Rashford, Phil Foden, a lot of the players that he actually ended up picking, Gehi and stuff like that. Rico Lewis, players that he has worked with a lot at the youth layers of the English football system, and it showed that these players knew what Carsely wanted from them. They put in two good performances, two 2-0 wins. Obviously, Harry Kane being at the centre of that second 2-0 win, and the first one being more of a show of, like, the depth that we do have with Rice and Grealish getting the goals, and Rice breaking my skull and doing the respect celebration against Ireland. I'm like, I know you played for him, I know you did, but you didn't play professionally for him. You played a friendly for him. That's why you can play for England. If you had played professionally and made that decision, then you would be playing for Ireland right now and wouldn't be a 100 million player playing for Arsenal. I'll tell you that now, because your career path goes different when you play for Ireland, no matter how good you are. But yeah, it was good, it was positive. I like Jack Grealish in the middle. I like that even in the lineups, even when they announced the squad, that players were in like the correct places. Like, usually it'd be like, oh yeah, Phil Foden's an attacker. No, Phil Foden's a midfielder. When it's like, oh, Trent, yeah, he's playing midfield. Why play Trent in midfield when he can play right back? Finally knocking Walker out. I think Walker, is way past it. I like that Rico Lewis got time at left back. We spent the whole Euro struggling like, oh, when we could play left back, brought someone like Rico Lewis, would have been sweet, because he did he had a good game. Got into the attacking positions like we wanted him to do. As I said, Gallagher had a really good game. Grealish had a really good game through the middle, which I did like. And in this game, he did drift out more to the left, but I can accept it. If things are changing, it's going to take a while to change properly. But every single little change that got made, I saw positive. I'm really happy with the way Angel Gomez played. I thought he had a really good 2 games. Someone who never actually made it in the Premier League, couldn't really make it at Man United, got told he was too small, got told he was too much of a pushover, too easy to go about. And now, he's been spending his time in Lille. Someone who Gareth Southgate really would not have looked at. Gareth Southgate wouldn't have batted an eyelid at Angel Gomez. So when I saw him in the lineup, when I saw him as being announced in the squad, my eyes were shocked. Gibbs White as well, someone that I wanted to be called to the Euros, but wasn't called to the Euros. I feel like this was a perfect squad. Obviously, I feel like there's a few players that could still push their way in there. And that's the beauty of a good national team, is seeing players not get into the team that you want to get in the team, being able to get into the team. We'll wait and see what happens on the next season. Obviously, form does always matter, but I think Carsely's got the right man on the job right now. We'll wait and see what happens at the end of the season. Obviously, people going, oh, get Klopp, get Guardiola. They're not international managers, and I know people are like, oh, but they're really good managers. I'm like, at the same time, I kind of want someone born in England to be managing England. I know Carsely played for Ireland, but he was born in England. He is English. He might have like an Irish granddad or somewhat to be able to play for Ireland, but he is an English man. I know he didn't sing the national anthem. We're a bit iffy on that one. We'll wait and see how we feel on that one. We'll come to it. But in all terms put together, I am very, very happy with the positive changes that have been made for England. And whilst Carsely's manager, I'm happy to back him, because I'm not seeing a fault here. Obviously, play teams like Finland and Ireland I'd like to get a better result against. I think the Greece game that we play in the next set of Nations League games in the next international break in October will kind of show where we're at as a team. But I'm looking forward to this new era of England and see what we can do. Obviously, at the World Cup in 2026 in 2 years, and the goal is to get there. That is the goal, is to be in America it's only a year and a half's time now. It's a year and 9 months time. It's getting closer though, guys. It's getting closer, and hopefully by the time that comes, we'll be doing well on YouTube, we'll be doing well on TikTok, and I can start doing a series over there during the World Cup. That's kind of the dream right now. That's kind of the goal right now. So if you're watching this video, guys, and you've liked the video, please leave a like. And if you want to help me get to that goal and get to that World Cup and do some vlogs at the World Cup or whatever, we'll figure that out when we get there, type of thing. A quick follow, because that will always help, guys. Much appreciated, and hopefully I do see you next time. Cheers.